Hello, my name is Luciano Gonzalez, and today we're here to talk about atheists and the misconceptions, stereotypes, and generalizations that we receive typically from believers. The main reason why I wanted to make this video is that I have lots of personal experiences with these types of misconceptions, judgments, stereotypes, and just all-around mean comments that atheists receive when we talk to people and tell them that we are non-believers. The one that I experience the most, and my least favorite one, is that if I am an atheist, it's because I know nothing about religion. And typically the religion's Christianity, but I've heard this from pagans, I've also heard this from Hindus and from Muslims. So it's a common one that I've heard, although it's not ultra common. One of the reasons why this is a silly thing to say to non-believers is that many of us were raised religiously. Whether we were raised as Christians, whether we were raised as Muslims, or as Jews, or as pagans, or as whatever, we were typically raised by believers. Atheistic parenting hasn't become a thing up until the most recent years. And while there were a few people who were raised as non-believers, they are only now starting to grow up. And atheistic parenting is actually one of my favorite things to read about. It's a cool topic. I'll post some neat links in the description if you're interested in reading some secular parenting blogs, some of my personal favorites. But the reality is that if you are an atheist in the modern era, odds are you were raised, even if it was only casually, by believers and people who instructed you about their religion and assumed that you believe the same things that they did. This is the case for lots and lots and lots of people, and it's really foolish to me that people try to deny the reality of this, or somehow try to assume that just because you were raised by by someone who believed in something, you didn't also believe in it. The reality is that most people who were raised by believers believed in the things that they believed in the same things that their parents believed in, at the very least, up until they were 12, which is the youngest that I've heard people say that they started to become skeptical in most cases. So it's important that we, and very importantly, believers, accept the reality that you and I were probably raised by people who believed in something. Personally, my parents were casual Roman Catholics. They were pretty chill about their religion, but I went to a religious school. I went to one school that was overtly religious, and I went to another school that was definitely religious but wasn't super overt about it. One of these schools was in Fayetteville, the other one was in Latin America. And both of these schools had a very big role in my life. One of them is still a school that I very much respect and enjoy. I'm going to give you a hint, it wasn't the one that was overtly religious. But the reality is that I was raised as a believer. I know a lot about religion. I don't know everything about religion, I know everything about Christianity, but I know a lot about both Christianity and other religious traditions, specifically Latin American indigenous religions. That's my personal specialty, and it's something that I really like learning about, and something that I really like teaching other people about. I think it's important that both non-believers and believers come to terms with this idea and accept that it's a bad idea, and it needs to stop being spread. It poisons conversations and makes conversations a lot harder to have. I want to learn what was your personal experiences with these sorts of misconceptions, stereotypes, and judgments, and if you've liked this video, I hope that you comment, rate, like, and subscribe, and most importantly, I hope that you leave a comment down below. I really do want to hear about your experiences, and I think it'd be cool if we could share them together. Have a great day, and remember to stay skeptical.